me back to my hometown, where I was born. Take me back to my hometown, where I'll grow old.
Welcome to the SMRF Cares concert series. I'm Leon Joseph Littlebird, and today I'm very happy to introduce Jess and Pat, Shaky Hand Duet.
Woohoo! Thanks. So we'll start with this song, Break My Fall. It's actually the first song I ever wrote. I sit around and wait for the snow to fall. I can't get you off this mind at all. Sun starts peeking from behind the clouds. Forecast shows that my time's run out. 'Cause I can't get you off this mind at all. Only you can help break my fall. Only you can help break my fall. I stood up and walked out the door. I saw the snow that's fixed this heart before. And as seasons change, I can hardly tell. It's as if you left my heart underneath your spell. 'Cause I can't get you off this mind at all. And only you can help break my fall. Only you. As snow melts and my heart grows cold, I know you're out there growing old. So I'll play this song each and every day, hoping one day you will hear me sing. And I can't get you off this mind at all. And only you can help break my fall. Only you can help break my fall. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. It's been a long, hard life, one with love's not right. I can't seem to get it right. Give me that pick, I'll dig for the gold and show all the cards I hold. I'm not cold, I'm buried and old. There's treasure in a lost soul. 'Cause it's a long and winding road to this lonesome soul of gold. I put in my sweat and tears as you turn into the light. And take what you want, leave something behind in my lonesome soul of gold. Looking out over the claim, this might sure produce in time. So keep on digging and don't stop searching. There's gold in a soul and mind. Well, the work is worth every shovel of dirt to unbury the gold in the mine. 'Cause it's a long and winding road to this lonesome soul of gold. I put in my sweat and tears. It's your turn to enter the mine. And take what you want, leave something behind in my lonesome soul of gold. And take what you want, leave something behind my lonesome soul of gold.
So, Patrick, all these songs that we're hearing today are songs that you wrote.
That's correct, yeah.
Talk to us a little bit about where you get your inspiration and how these things come to you.
Sure. You know, I don't write the fastest, so all the songs we're playing today, I've been writing them for the last 15 years. So,
Sure.
and I've written a lot more songs than we're going to play today, but these are some of the standouts over the last 15 years, and some of them we've recorded on our first album with Shaky Hand String Band, and so usually I'm just living life, and something will come to me. It'll be like a catchphrase or something weird. I can never plan it. Usually when I plan to write songs, they don't turn out the way I want, but the ones that I'm just sitting around and the idea comes to me, I write the song pretty quick, usually in a day or two, but it just takes that moment of inspiration. And so now I'm searching for those. I'm always like, where's the inspiration? I'm like, that could be inspiration. Let's write about that. And then I try, and then I'm like, that wasn't inspiration. So you just never know where it's going to come from. I wish I knew exactly how to pull it out on the fly. This next song is one I wrote while living in Durango, Colorado. I was living on a farm, and this was probably about 5 years ago, and it was a big drought that year, and so on our farm, it was pretty dry, so I wrote this one for all the farmers out there, called Little Drops of Rain. 1, 2. So half this crop will soon be lost, for not only just one farm. This lifestyle lost all its old charm. I'm stuck living with an old aching heart. Big river beds in pain, in need of little drops of rain. So peacefully awake to little drops of rain. Watching rain drip down a window pane. When 2 drops become 1, when creek beds they start to run, when big rivers start to drain, it's from little drops of rain. where tall grass bends. I'll stick my thumb out in the wind, and as we drift to the higher ground, way up on a hillside looking down, our tears drown out the same like little drops of rain. So peacefully awake to little drops of rain, watching rain drip down a window pane. When two drops become one, when creek beds they start to run, when big rivers start to drain, it's from little drops of rain. When big rivers start to drain, it's from little drops of rain. Alright, this next song is called The Bear, and it's about a story of a boy who meets a bear and disappears, and it's my newest song actually. I was born in the mountains and left there all alone, until one day I met a bear that was standing in the snow. When he looked at me, I was the meat for him to eat. Before I could even think, it was too late to retreat. So I'm gone, 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 gone back to the mountains where I'm from. I'm gone, right back to the home where I belong. So back in town where I was a drunk, the people didn't miss me, never asked me where I'm from. So when the bills were running late, the bank auctioned my estate, said I was the drunkest man in town, must have run away. So I'm gone, 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 gone back to the mountains where I'm from. Right back to the home where I belong. So many years later, there's a whisper in the wind. It's a tale of a man has a bear as his friend. Wears the hide of a deer and his eyes are bright and clear. It's the drunkest man in town, he's been lost for many years. So he's gone, 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 gone back to the mountains where he's from. Well, he's gone, right back to the home where he once belonged. Story is you'll never really know who could be your friend and who could be your foe. But on that cold snowy day, the many odd years ago, that bear took me in to keep me warm from the cold. So I'm gone, 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 gone back to the mountains where I'm from. Well, I'm gone, right back to the home where I belong. Right back to the mountains where I'm from. Right back to the home where I belong.
You've got a great song that you wrote called Bird's Eye View, and I especially like the inspiration for that is you were on tour and thinking about, wow, what's my experience like? Well, it'd be great to tell the story from a bird's point of view.
Right. Well, I started writing it, and I wrote it from my perspective. I was traveling over mountains usually in the fall, and like I was inside the van, talking about looking out at the world, and I thought it would be kind of cool to write it from a perspective of a bird flying maybe along with you, and then the story's kind of evolved into a story about a bird migrating, and so I always make a joke. I'm like, this is my song about bird migration, and because it kind of is. But really, it's about us traveling to the coast and kind of landing on the beach. And when we go on tour, because we're not the biggest band in the land, but we like to go to places that we like to see. And so touring has to be fun and go to the ocean.
Whenever I'm on tour, it's a little bird migration.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. So no, we love playing that song, and it gets good reactions out of everybody, and it's a feel-good song for sure.
I like that song a lot.
We get the flying arms.
Yeah, it's one of the songs where people actually start making up dance moves, and that always feels good when you see people like creating something with your music.
Doesn't it feel good when people dance to your music?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the best.
The best.
Especially to the music.
Yeah.
It's like, you're a bird flying around the bar.
Perfect.
All right, this song is called Bird's Eye View. It's really about bird migration, but I wrote it thinking about being on tour in the van, and I started writing it from my perspective, and I thought this would be a better song if it was from an outside perspective, and so I wrote it about a bird flying with us. Well, I traveled to the ocean as far as I could see, and I crossed many plains, some so plain to me, as I've flown through the dark underneath the light of stars, this from a bird's eye view. So lifts me up and carry me away, winds won't blow me astray. So spread your wings, get lifted up, let the wind just carry you away. Well, I travel over mountains, usually in the fall, when the aspen trees are golden, red skinny and tall. There's music in the wind, close your eyes listening to the mountain breathing out and in. 'Cause there's heat in the desert, it's too much to bear, so I'll keep on drifting hardly with a care. The smell of the ocean, I know I'm almost there, with hardly any energy to spare. So lifts me up and carry me away, winds won't blow me astray. So spread your wings, get lifted up, let the wind just carry you away. Traveled many miles to land here on a branch, to stretch my wings, feel the breeze on my tired beak. Through all things that I've seen, this sure was meant to be, this from a bird's eye view. So lift me up and carry me away, This next one's called Huckleberry. 1, 2. Life's too short to live this song. Find you one to sing you a song for you, and only you. And when you find her, hold her tight. With breaths in sync, I can feel the beat of her heart against every part of me. 'Cause you make the biscuits and I'll make the gravy. We can hold hands, I'll be your huckleberry, and we can go and dance, be your huckleberry. Gets rough when the grass grows tall. I'll grab my hand and I'll lead you through it all. And we can hold hands and get through this all. And caves get dark, the further in we crawl. So please don't run, hide and come to my side. Please don't run, hide and stand by my side. 'Cause you make the biscuits and I'll make the gravy. We can hold hands, I'll be your huckleberry, and we can go and dance, I'll be your huckleberry. Hear the tone of my strings. Don't pull me, I'm a delicate thing. If you follow me, I'll buy you a diamond ring. So take me or break me, what do you choose? 'Cause I'm just a poor boy who's in love with you. So take me or break me, what do you choose? 'Cause you make the biscuits and I'll make the gravy. Now we can hold hands, I'll be your huckleberry, and we can go and dance, I'll be your huckleberry. 'Cause you make the biscuits and I'll make the gravy. And we can hold hands, I'll be your huckleberry, and we can go and dance, I'll be your huckleberry.
Patrick, one of my favorite songs that you wrote is called Mountain Girl, and I think that I'm sitting right next to the inspiration for that song.
Yeah, you're right. You know, like I said before about songs, it takes inspiration for me to write them, and luckily I had real good inspiration with this one, and I felt like I needed to write her a song, so I secretly wrote her a song and then played it for her pretty much when it was finished, and
Pretty romantic.
It was brand new.
yeah.
And I think he drove up. He was living in Denver at the time. He's like, I have something for you. I'm driving up. And he drove up and played Mountain Girl for me in our mountain cabin
Yeah,
that the song talks about.
Oh, that's so cool.
yeah,
What a great song and a great inspiration.
It was special.
yeah. And on the last verse, everyone always was telling me to change it because it's about every man in town will be jealous because she'll be walking down the aisle with me in her wedding gown. And it turns out that she said, yeah, and so we're going to get engaged, or we are engaged, and hopefully get married in September. We will see. If not, it'll probably be in the spring.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, there's an old cold mountain town out there for me, with a beautiful field gal, there's a song 2 or 3. She climbs up tall mountains that have the highest reach. Know where this mountain girl goes scares her from me, 'cause she bows in the wind like a fresh fallen leaf. She'll bow you a melody, pulls you to your knees. She answers only to the phases of the moon. She's my mountain girl through and through. Up on the mountainside, this is where she sleeps, in an old log cabin made from old fallen trees. Views come from heaven for only her to see. Amongst all the beauty, somehow she's only me. She bows in the wind like a fresh fallen leaf. She'll bow you a melody, pulls you to your knees, and she answers only to the phases of the moon. She's my mountain girl through and through. Her eyes are baby blue, her hair's golden brown. She's the finest gal up in the mining town, and every man's heads in town quickly turn around when she walks down that aisle with me in a wedding gown. 'Cause she bows in the wind like a fresh fallen leaf. She'll bow you a melody, pulls you to your knees. She answers only to the phases of the moon. She's my mountain girl through and through, and I still love her through and through.
This tune is called Lorraine.
1, 2, 3. This young lady, Lorraine, she is standing out in the rain. And this young lady, Lorraine, has endured that lifetime of pain. Yes, she's endured that lifetime of pain. Well, this young lady, Lorraine, rode into our town on that train. And it's from the war that she came, with a heart so tattered and drained. Yes, her heart was tattered and drained.
Well, this young man rode in next with a bullet wound in his chest.
standing out in the rain, and she no longer has all her pain.
And David was a man from the train.
Yes, they both washed away all their pain.
So these are unprecedented times we've been living in with the pandemic, and it certainly hit us pretty hard as musicians, and it looks like our industry is going to take a while to recover. And being musicians, the three of us, I know how I spent some of my extra time that I suddenly had. How about you guys? Did you do anything cool? I know, Jess, you do some online teaching, don't you?
Yeah, I changed my whole studio to an online platform.
Wow.
And for as much downtime as we have had, I've seemed to keep myself completely busy with doing that. And I started writing technique books for ukulele and beginning guitar and violin and music theory,
Wow.
which hopefully I will finish one day. As things are starting to get a little more back to normal, I've slowed down on that process, but at least they're all started.
The word that comes to mind is ambitious. That's
Yeah.
quite a bit. Writing, especially.
Yeah, I'm a busy bee at nature.
That's good. It's a good way to be.
Yeah.
How about you, Patrick?
Honestly, I spent most of quarantine in my pajamas practicing banjo every day. While she was working on these books and teaching, I would go to my room where I practice, and I'd be like, "Oh, you got 6 lessons? Darn." And then I would just go upstairs and disappear for 5 hours, and then be like, "Oh, is it dinner time again?" And then I'd take a shower, and then we'd wake up and do it all over again.
Yeah.
That sounds extraordinarily familiar.
But believe it or not, lately, I think I practice so much that I'm kind of tired of practicing, and it's back to playing songs, instead of just working on your scales and your modes and everything that you're going to kind of use later when you're playing the songs. It's been fun to get back to just playing songs start to finish, and it's kind of inspiring me I need to write some new songs, I want to, and so I'm looking for that inspiration right now, so.
I never realized how much I'd missed performing until it was taken away from me,
For sure.
right? I've certainly had times in my life when I was performing so much that I wanted to stop and just take a break, and now I just really miss getting on stage and letting it rip.
Yeah, it's certainly a time to reflect as a musician, and I've always loved being a banjo player and playing the banjo, and like by practicing so much during quarantine, it kind of reinvigorated it, because sometimes, like you said, that gigging, you start, I don't know, taking it for granted, like just being able to play music, and then having that time to reflect on the fact that you can do this. And it felt good because some people during quarantine didn't have a musical instrument to go to kill their day every single day, so that was really nice. So this song is kind of what I've been playing a lot to make me feel better in times like this. We all need a little heart if we want a little love. We all share the same air. No matter how rich, no matter how poor, no matter one's beliefs, no matter no one. With love, life is easier with love. With love. We all need to close our eyes. 'Cause what if we were all deaf and blind? That we put our judgments aside, and we finally start to listen, and we finally learn to see with our eyes finally open to what the world could be. With love, life is easier with love, with love. Let's change the world with a little love. It's not too late to change our song. It's not too late to lay down arms. It's not too late to say I'm wrong. 'Cause through all the broken glass, mistakes made in the past, too many years of grief, I beg the world please. With love, life is easier with love, with love. Let's change the world with a little love. We all need a little heart if we want a little love. We all share the same air, no matter how rich, no matter how poor, no matter one's beliefs, how matter no more. With love, life is easier with love, with love. Let's change the world with a little love, with love, with love, with love.
So it's really fun when we're out on tour because we get to see places that we wanted to see, but do you guys take time to do other stuff that you want to do?
Definitely. The reality of tour life is there's always downtime.
Right.
And downtime is best filled with fun things. Otherwise, you'll just drive yourself mad. So,
Yeah, we like to go rock climbing a lot. Sometimes we bring our climbing gear on tour. We like to spend time on the beach, you know. I think it's important for the band, you know, that everybody has something to do, you know, and to get away from each other a little bit and do what you want to do when you're on tour, you know. We're all in a band, and, you know, the beach is a great spot to go, and
Awesome.
mountains and hiking, you know. And I'm always looking for the best place to eat, really. You know?
The reality.
Yeah, you know, the bottom line is we got it. The band needs to eat. We want to eat, and it's like, how good can we eat and afford it, you know? And so,
Yeah, you know, I have a habit of looking for greasy spoons for breakfast.
yeah, we all do.
Yeah.
we spend hours looking for the cheapest, best oysters.
Oh, there you
yeah.
go.
It's like oyster happy hour every time.
And we've gotten kicked out of restaurants too for trying to order too many.
You've reached your limit.
We reached our limit.
So this song is called "Don't Leave Me Blue." It's a love song that I wrote. Sun crest over the mountains, and that last shadow lifts from the night. There's you and I, with your brown hair and blue eyes. 'Cause I'm head over heels over you.
So leave me blue.
So as she walks through the doors of the tavern, and our eyes they met right away. She walked this way, and I'm afraid of what I might say or not say. 'Cause I'm head over heels over you.
So leave me
So as we sit, drink and carry on together, we talk about love and the weather and whatever, all while looking deep in one another. 'Cause I'm head over heels over you.
So leave me
Blue. So as we walk along the rocks near the river, there's moments in life to remember. So I kissed her, and after that, that's all I remember. 'Cause I'm head over heels over you.
So leave me blue.
So as the sun sets over the mountains, and that last light lifts from the day, we take my name and lay next to me in a grave one day. 'Cause I'm head over heels over you. Don't leave me blue. 'Cause I'm head over heels over you. 'Cause I'm head over heels over you.
I'm Leon Joseph Littlebird, and my hometown is Silverthorne, Colorado.
I'm Jess Rose, and my hometown is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
And I'm Patrick O'Halloran. My hometown is Cushing, Oklahoma.
This tune's called Hometown. 1,
I was born in a small town with flowing wells all around, horses running free in town to take me back. This little town, this old oil town with one road in and out. So take to my hometown, where I'll grow old.
Shaky Hand String Band has recorded an album called 2 Miles High, right?
Correct.
I know because I have it, listen to it all the time. Where can we get it?
You can get it on all major online platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, CD Baby, and I think Gary down at Affordable Music should have a couple copies because I always got to check in, make sure he's got a few on the shelf. So.
And I think you could buy it directly through our website too.
Oh yeah, on our website as
And
well.
what's the website?
www.shakyhandstringband.com. This song is for all you dog lovers and owners out there. You keep an eye on your dog. This one's called Lost Dog. 1, 2. Well, I got a friend that lost his dog.
Lost his dog, but he lost his dog.
I got the friend that lost his dog.
Now they're both done, dog gone.
So I got the friend with the worry mind.
Worried mind, got that worried mind.
And I got the friend with the worry mind.
Worried that he lost his
So I got a friend that lost his head.
Lost his head, but he lost his head.
I got the friend that lost his head.
Now my boyfriend is
I got a friend that lost his dog.